my chat. We're gonna play Isaac because I have like an hour left of my stream and I want to do.
Nut.
And I want a nut. God damn it. Chat, do you also want a nut?
Isaac.
Yes. I'm a nut. Ooh, I thought I was gonna take damage there. That was actually kind of scary. I don't like the army flies. They are a bitch. Oof. Uphill. Luck up. Okay, okay. Do ye. Don't fall in. I won't. I'm okay. But thank you for worrying about me, I guess. I don't like to start with curses on the first floor usually, because I find that to be very obnoxious. But we're gonna make. Ooh, jeez, we're gonna make this work. If you want a nut, just go get some. No, that's not. That's not what I mean. Listen, I can't do that on this platform. Okay, wait, is my neck? Hold on. Okay, I just reset myself. Chat, tell me if it does weird shit, okay? We're gonna fight a boss. Seems like you have the neck issue on this model as well. Okay, good to know. Interesting. So why is the business outfit not affected? I'm playing the game through the OBS viewer with my head turned specifically to see if it's gonna happen again. So I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching the foot pedal. I'm just watching it, and we're gonna see what happens. So that's why my face is turned. So if my face snaps to the front, we'll know that it's doing the thing. It is kind of weird playing this game like on my second monitor like this. It's really kind of unsettling to be playing the game like this. I want you to know. Also, I wish that I had a bomb because. Okay. So it looks like it's not doing it. It's more of an issue when you look left. Okay, well then let me. Oh, that was okay. That's much better. So I'm gonna look, my head's gonna be slightly tilted to the left right now. Like I'm basically, my face is looking towards these right now. Is it doing it, chat? Is it doing it? Your left, our right, wait. It doesn't seem like it's doing it. It doesn't seem like it's doing it, because I'm not pressing anything. Dingle. Not seeing any snapping. Okay. Alright, we're learning. This is good learning. I like learning. Oh, careful there, Dingle. You're gonna hit me, and I don't want you to hit me. Okay, I was using the meat cube for a little bit of extra damage there. Trying to get as much damage as I can in, because I feel very weak. Starting Isaac stats are not all that great for this. Okay. It also doesn't help that I have something like... Maybe it recalibrated? No, it hasn't done anything. Like, cause I didn't make any changes. We're just doing tests, you know? Okay, we got Dingle. We didn't take any damage. I felt really good about that. I mean, it's just a luck up, but I'll take it. Okay. So, we ignore that, and then we're gonna go find our item room. Damn it. We're not gonna get a second reroll on this floor. We're not gonna be able to reroll anything at this rate. And that sucks. Taking damage spawns a fly? Sure. It happened when you looked at the top corner. Like this top corner or that top corner? Oh, it did! It did! My neck is broken now. Okay, so if I look this way... Wait, hold on. I'm resetting. So if I look all the way up, it might happen? Interesting. Still very confused by all of this. And yes, I am trying to use the meat cube for some damage because my damage is fucking atrocious. I would like to erase things, but I would also like the battery buddy. See, it's interesting that it's only happening, like, when I look really far with the, Is it instant, like, as soon as I looked up? Somebody on YouTube is gonna be watching this in, like, 6 months and be like, what the fuck is going on with this stupid bitch? Okay. Let's go check in here. Bomba. Bomba. Speeders. Great. Okay, that's fine. Good lord, we are absolutely not gonna get any rerolls here. Okay, this is good. Should I go buy? Let's get the battery buddy. That's a better use of our cash. Wait, hold on. Can I get one of you to? All right, that's not how I wanted to do that, but it is what I wanted it to do. So I'm gonna take that small win. Happens when you turn your head so far that it breaks. I need to set it so that, like, tracking loss is, I just, maybe I need to replace the position of the camera. I'm gonna borrow you for a second. Okay. That is not what I wanted to do, but here, you know what? I'm gonna blow this guy up. He dropped a butt penny? What? I didn't know they could drop that. That's interesting. All right, a black heart is... Okay, hold on. Hnetu, be smart about this. Because I want to open up this first. Hi, Manny. Thank you for contributing to my suffering. How are you? Man, if only I had gone up first. Instead of doing my usual thing and going down. Hee penny in your butt. Oh, bouncing tears. Wow, this is actual garbage. We got actual garbage, chat. This floor gave us dog shit. Anyway, how are you doing, Manny? I hope you're doing well. I'm having a time. Okay, so now we can get that black heart. And then we can skedaddle. Doing good, just laying in bed unwinding because it's so hot tonight. How goes the Isaac runs? We actually just started Isaac. So we were playing Blood Rain, which is a game that I played in 2002 when I was but a young Hnetu. And it apparently had gotten a remaster, so, god damn it. So I was giving it a little look-see, and we beat it with a little bit of time left over. So rather than end the stream, I said, hey, well, chat said, hey, what if we did an Isaac run? And I was like, that sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna do an Isaac run. Oh, hi, Jing. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for doing the shout out for Jing. How are you, C-Store? Brings you back. Did I enjoy Blood Rain? I enjoyed Blood Rain for the most part. However, there were spots in it that made me extremely frustrated. There were definitely some spots that left me very upset. Tidying up post-noms, hell yeah. I am still having some issues with my tracking though, which is maddening. So that's a thing. Nice. killed everything there. Dealt with that. Alright, we're gonna reroll. Don't need that. Sorry to hear. It's okay. You want to see it? You want to see it in action? Check this out. If I look too far... Oh, it didn't do it that time. See? It just did it again. It snapped, and I didn't touch anything. And now when I look forward at the camera, you know, at the model, I'm... Wait, did it fix itself? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. I'm resetting myself. Ow. Ugh, damn it. I miss when familiars were really good at being, or like orbitals were really good. I miss those days. You know what? Let's spend a little bit of our health. Oh. Let's spend a little bit more health. No. You're still having trouble with hand tracking as well. Kind of found a janky workaround. What are you using for hand tracking? It's like when something doesn't work and then you try to show it off not working and it works. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Exactly that. I find hand tracking to be one of the most janky things in VTubing. And like, I want to have my tracking work, but no matter what I do, it just seems to not want to work. And like, I don't know, I just... Why did I do that? I'm just very frustrated by a lot of things right now. And I feel bad, because I just want to kick and scream and throw a little temper tantrum about it. But I know I shouldn't. And I just like, just work. I think one of the things that I want to do is I should probably try and reposition my tracking. If I can, I need to like put it somewhere different. And unfortunately, I don't really have anywhere that I can that's going to be reasonable. Is it... Fucking... Doing it again. There, we're gonna see what's in the shop. That first floor, though, that XL floor was really bad. Getting 2 books out of it was just garbage. Yara. Okay, we can keep that. Very excited for the outfit on the 16th. I'm glad somebody is. I'm glad somebody is. Because I feel like the number of people who have told me that they're not going to be able to make it just kind of really makes me sad. It's a great way to kill the hype for people that you know I care about and our friends to tell me that they have plans that weekend. And like, I get it, everybody has their own life, but it's still like oof. It's still like oof. Alright. I should have doubled all that. Do I even want anything down here? Cracked orb maybe, but that's way too much. You are excited, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate that. Thank you. Hi, Preyjack. How are you? Hi, Aeladron. I don't know. Just, you know? I'm excited for it. I think it's going to look really good. I'm going to post another teaser tomorrow. What should I do play Isaacs. What should I tease tomorrow? What should be the photo that I tease? We've done the back, and we've done the under boobs, like the bottom of the titties. What should we do next? What should we do next? Feet. Left thigh. Eyes. I appreciate it, Manny. I would very much like that. Let's see how much money I can get. Let's see. If I blow this up, and then I go and I shoot this, and then I Yara. Okay. It's actually really good. That was actually really good. We're at 44? What, I need 45? I only need one more penny? Let's see if I can get one more penny. Water, goddamn. Armpits? Thank you, Prajek, for contributing points. That's some next level degen. Inner booba? Neck area or eyes? Ah ha ha ha. Get fucked. Bulbs. Nobody likes bulbs. They suck. Alright, what do I have in here? I have one of these. Alright. This is only worth it because boss fight. Thank you for contributing to my suffering, Jing. I already did booba. Yeah, I showed the fancy smancy stuff underneath. Trust me, you'll like it. I would love to get like a tears or a damage up here because I'm still on base fucking stats, video game. Lost into what? Have I seen the Isaac U2s? I don't give a fuck about U2s. So no, I haven't. Sorry. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, thighs, eyes, honestly, fuck. Honestly, fuck. If you guys really want to be degenerates and see the armpits, yes, I could actually show those too. But like, there's not really much you're gonna see about it, because like, it's just, they're just armpits. Like, there's not like, I don't have fucking fetishist level, you know, like, you know, you see the pictures of the dudes who are really obviously into armpits, and so they've drawn it, and it's like sweaty, and it's got like the distinct coloration that literally looks like a vagina. I don't have that, chat. I'm sorry. Because that's weird. Have you never seen that, Prajek? You hate it when that happens? Yeah. Okay, this is just too good not to take. This is just too good not to take! Alright, how am I gonna get extra cashola? Okay, so that gives me the cash. I didn't swallow my trinket, though. Okay, so we have some damage now. All your feet are so detailed on your art. What's your secret? Yeah, exactly. Why did I know exactly what you mean? What must I see? There are some people who will draw a picture of a woman with her arm lifted up, and it's literally just to corrupt Tibby with... No. They will literally draw it so detailed that it's like, that's just a vagina. We're just gonna take this damage in range and then leave. I did gulp the trinket, which is good, because that means that I can take... Honestly, I'm gonna take this one. Ah, my butt hurts. Hi, Taboo. Yay, booba's out? Yeah. Why is she fingering her armpit? Exactly. Some people are fucking weird, man. Alright, so I don't have any money for that. I have a bomb. Yeah, no, it's like the people who draw. Oh my god, that was so clutch. That was so clutch. It's like the people who draw a character and the character is like flashing their teeth and their mouth is super detailed inside. Like the rest of the picture is normal, but their teeth are all individually colored and detailed and sharp, and their tongue is visible, and you can even see the fucking, like, the uvula in the back, and it's like, you're a vor fetishist, aren't you? You know? Like, you just know. You just know. They're not doing a good job hiding it. Yeah, if they call the word, if someone's like, wow, you draw really good, and they're like, yeah, I just, you know, wanted to make sure the mall looked all right. You just know that they're a vor fetishist. And like, hey, if that's what you're into, you know, you're not hurting anybody. It's fucking pictures. Who cares? But I know.
48 hours.
I'm gonna go get that manga panel. You're gonna get what now? I finally feel much better about this. We have damage. We have a friend. We got the cheers up. We don't king shame here, to each their own. Yeah, exactly. Do I not know of Baki? No. I've heard the name, but I've never read it. Okay, you know what? I'm very happy with that. I am aware of Baki the Grappler, but I have never read Baki the Grappler. Wait, was that an old 80s anime? Because maybe I've seen it once on, like, HBO in, like, 1997 or something. Quote number 47. Everybody rub the me for... Wait, what? No, what? No, we're under quarantine. Don't rub me. I did say that, didn't I? I do have a little friend on my head. He's my buddy. Oh, that was actually really good. I am trusting the pills today, and I don't know if they deserve it. Baki's an old anime, but there are new versions with more modern... Ah, I was reading chat. Okay, I think I saw the old one, like, once. Like, isn't that the one where, like, it's, like, if it's the one that I'm thinking of, it was, like, a fighting anime, and he had this thing where he would, like, stick his fingers in and grab people's tendons and shit. Leans into their grotesquerie for its art style. Yeah, so it is the one I'm thinking of, isn't it? Isn't it? I don't have PhD on this run now. But I'm pretty sure that is the one that I'm thinking of. It's a fighting anime? You don't know? If it's that one that I'm thinking of, but still, I don't what does that have to do with mouths? Stupid bulbs. Okay, that's a different fighter in the show. I didn't say it was... I didn't say it was specifically that character so much as that was in the anime in which a thing happened. I think it was one of the villains, wasn't it? I don't remember. I'm gonna be really risky here and go in here and see what we get. I'm hoping for an item to reroll, because if I reroll an item in here... Or I could just get dead cat. Fuck. Okay. So fun fact, you can make this guy eat bombs and he does not like it. Much like all of the other, like, chub and stuff, that if you make them eat bombs, they get really upsetty spaghetti about it. This guy, you can do it too. It's just way harder. I don't know if you guys knew that. Schmack, schmack, schmack. Really likes to draw teeth and mouths. Do you guys want more Hnetu teeths? More Hnetu teeth? Nom nom teeth content? Nom nom. Alright, well, you know, that's a health up. It's fine, I guess. Did you know Baki's creator's daughter is the creator of Beastars? No. Why would I know that? Also, I'm kind of glad that I got a health up, because otherwise, fucking Hujimadu's my ability to eat trinkets would be kind of useless. You enjoy a nice chomp of the teeth, so yes. I have little fangies, and his cat. Meow. You can bomb Chub easily. No. I'm saying that Bighorn can beat Chub. It's like 10 minutes away from Akihabara. That you've been listening? Hi, Akihabara. Okay, so I did that on purpose to see what's in here. Oh, placenta. Okay, it's actually pretty good, because that gives us more health to play with. I know Akihabara is a place and not a person. Very nice fangs indeed, thank you. I can sink them into you, Manny, if you'd like. You feel obligated to share the teeth meme? What is the teeth meme? What is the teeth meme? Ow. I know, it was very funny, okay. Could I eat my trinket, please? I'd like to eat my trinket, please. I mean, I technically, I guess, okay. I was gonna say, I guess I could, like, infinitely do that, but, you know. So I can't get that. Okay, there we go. We ate the trinket. Cool. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to get some money so that I can see what's in the shop. That's not money, those are spiders. Come on, give me just one more penny. Thank you. Okay, now we can see what's in the shop. Short version, it was a cursed optimization issue for a game, but you sent the screenshot. Oh, right, the whole city skyline thing, because, yeah, they rendered every individual person. That's so unnecessary. God damn it. That's beautiful. Okay, back to what I was doing. That's very funny. The answer is yes, please do. All right, I will bite you. All right, everybody, you heard it here first. Bite Manifesto Embermane. Just go up to her and give her a big old honk and chomp on her, okay? Nom 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 nom. Ooh, thank you for the dime. That's actually pretty good. Bite, bite, bite. All right, let's see. You know what? That's pretty good, all things considered. I'm gonna buy that, and I'm gonna get a raid from Beatrix. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Hnetu, your local idiot cat girl who has been having a fucking day. Also, welcome in, Raiders. My name is Hnetu, your local idiot cat girl who has been having a fucking day. Welcome in. Put 1609. I'm gonna copy it on you and then put you in a chill. How are you? How was your stream? What were you doing? Were you guys playing together or were you doing other stuff? Were you having a good time? I hope you were having a good time. I could give this guy bombs, but I don't think I need to. I'm gonna give him bombs. Okay. I will keep my last bomb. But welcome in! How are you? How was your stream? I hope you had a wonderful time. Were you guys doing stuff together? Or were you doing stuff separately? Is this just good luck that you raided together? How's my night been? My night has been... I've been having some issues with Vinian right now, and it's kind of pissing me off. You're playing Arena Breakout, and we comboed by accident into the double raid. Had a good time. Ah, you're playing Dark Souls 3? Hell yeah, I love that game. Yeah, I played Blood Rain earlier, and we finished it off, because I played it on Saturday, and we got to, like, almost the last level, but not quite. So I was like, alright, we'll finish it off today, because I was starting to feel kind of iffy. So we finished it off today. The last fight was a bit of a slog. Pontiff Sullivan, fuck that motherfucker. Fuck that motherfucker. Pontiff Sullivan, how did I like the final boss? What, of Blood Rain? It fucking sucked. Pontiff Sullivan was my fucking bane the first time I played Dark Souls 3. It took me literally 8 hours to kill him of solid attempts. I stopped streaming and just recorded it. And then I cropped out everything except for the kill. It was that bad. I hate that fight. I can use a sharpener. Sullivan's a bit of a butt. The second time I played Dark Souls 3, he was much easier, but the first time he was a pain. When you played, hitting the weak spot of the green monster is annoying. Yeah, Beliar's weak spot mechanic is very frustrating. It took me quite a long time, and also dealing with Wolf was also annoying. Honestly, like, a really good game up until the very end. The last, like, level and a half are just very frustrating. But it's fine. I had fun with it. It was nostalgic. And then because, like, we still had an hour left of stream, you know, chat was like, another game of Isaac? And I was like, yeah, sure, we can play some Isaac. Why not? You know, I'd rather do that than just end. You know, I don't like ending early unless I have to. And like ending like 15 minutes early is fine, but I don't want to end an hour early. Hey, Beast of Prey, how are you? You know, so we just did some ow. We just did some Isaac content and everything was great. And because we have this fancy trinket that gives us money when we blow up rocks, we're blowing up rocks. I'll be back for you later. Let's do this. Sorry, I gotta focus for a second. Gotta focus. Pick up the rat. Don't worry, if I set you down somewhere, you'll be someone else's problem. Oh my god. This is throwback. I haven't played this game in years. I love Isaac. Isaac is kind of like, you know how everybody has like that one game that they can just kind of boot up and play whenever because it's like their comfort game? That's kind of what Isaac is. When it's like, I don't know what else to play, I don't know what else to do, I can just boot up Isaac because, you know, shrug. Health up. Interesting. You know what I mean? So that's Isaac for me. Ooh, I want that. I want that. I want the school bag. Tired and should be asleep, but I'm okay speaking for a friend. I see. Also meant speaking to a friend. Ah, I understand it. Why did I buy that?
Super fighting ultra combo.
You're silly, Jessica. Also, thank you for doing the shout-outs, my dear mods. I appreciate that. But yeah, everybody go show some love. Thank you so much for the raids. I appreciate it. But yeah, if you need to go and like take care of post-stream stuff, please don't feel obligated to stick around. You are more than welcome to go and take care of your own lives. But if you do want to stick around, I also appreciate that. So, you know, totally up to you. I will do my best to take care of your silly billies. Hi, Julie. Why did I walk into that? I dodged straight into that for literally no reason. Bump. Charged keys. Double charged keys. I mean, that's fine, I guess. It's not the best item. I'm gonna leave those keys there for now and come back for them. Game, could you do me a favor and give me, like, 20 cents? Just, like, 2 dimes and I'd be happy, please. Okay, that's a start. Hi, Scarlet. How are you? Ow. That's not a start. Let's go do one more room before we do the boss. Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely like one of those games that I can just kind of like, you know, do whatever with. Wheel of Fortune, huh? Alright, I'll be back. Oh, right, I forgot that this always recharges when we get here, so we didn't actually need to do it this way. I am stupid. Forgot about that. Well, I forgot about that. Could I get, like, something that makes it so I can break rocks? That'd be really cool. Because I would love to do that right now. You're gonna take Goral meds and start winding down, you'll be lurking. We love Goral meds. That's what's in here. This is just flight, and I would very much like flight. I don't have any bombs. Actually really good. We need money right now. It actually gave us what I needed? It didn't just immediately give me 7 pennies? What? Holy shit. That never happens. We never get that lucky. That's awesome. I'm legitimately amazed. And we have flights, so we get these bombs for free. Hell yeah. All right, you know what? This run has kind of turned itself around. And if I can get one more book, we can get a thing. The notorious HRT. Oh my god. Apparently that was in like a medical journal recently about like estrogen is also known as, and it had like all these silly names for it, like titty skittles and stuff, which I thought was really funny. I think it's really funny that like people pull the whole like hormones are questionable. We don't know the effects that they're gonna have on children. And it's like, bitch, they've been around for long enough and we're so happy with it that we fucking give them affectionate nicknames. The fuck you mean we don't know what the effects are? The effects are we're fucking happy. Hnetu Angie. Ah, perfect. Oh, look up, nice. Okay, so we ate that trinket, which means that I would very much like a different trinket. Yes. Yes. Are there any trinkets down here? No. No, there was not. Hi, Parade Jack. Thank you for the head pats. Quote number 1528. That's a no walkie zone, like a Milwaukee zone, but less drunk. Nox would have found that funny. I think Nox would have found that funny. Alright, so here's the question. Did I find the secret room yet? Because this is screaming secret room at me. Somehow, not a secret room. Interesting. That was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that no one else laughed at it is baffling. Haha, Midwestern joke. Yeah, exactly.
This is an ad.
It's an ad. Uh-oh. I'm like hoping to find something to reroll into. Because like I have all these resources that I can't really do anything with. Don't need that. Would have liked that before, but don't need that anymore. Also, I'm sorry about the ads, guys. I hate ads. Okay. Grab this. Go back. More money. Alright, I don't know why I'm being so ridiculous with this. Like, I don't need to. Alright, what do we have here? We have 2 cards. High Priestess, the Sun. Okay, now we can be a little bit more dangerous. I wish I had a trinket, though. Okay, so now we're back to full health. We have 15 cents. I don't know where the secret room is. So we're just gonna get in there. Maybe get something good. Ah, I was hoping for something to reroll. I was really hoping for something to reroll here. Maybe this guy will give me something. Damn. Give you money? Can you give item? Give item I reroll? I reroll item with you give money? Give money? Come on. Come on. That is not an item. For legal reasons, it's sparkling unrest. That is also not an item. Game. 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 Come on. All right, Hierophant is actually really good.
The Hierophant.
Okay, you know what? That's pretty decent too, honestly. Oh, I'm out of money. All right, here's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna go... Okay, we're gonna pick this up, and we're gonna put this in here. Okay. Oh, that was... Has a high chance for tinted rocks. Gives 0 tinted rocks. Oh no, it gave some. Okay. Another Empress card. Ooh, okay, Queen of Hearts is really good. That's a lot more potential rerolls. And we have money to give to the beggar. I'm really trying to min-max this one beggar because I can. And there's no reason for me to min-max this beggar other than that I want to. It's spite now. You're unrested? Well, then take a nap. Jesus. Actually, you know what, chat? I'm gonna bug you again. Since this is a kind of a low-key game where I'm able to talk to chat pretty easily, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to maybe ask more lore... Really? 1 heart? Ask more lore questions. Do you have more lore questions to ask, chat? Yeah, sure. Do you have more lore questions? I love it when you guys ask lore questions. It's very nice. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna leave and come back so that we're lined up for this. All right, I forgot I had placenta. About the game or me? About me. Ah, that's our fucking... I forgot I had the fucking thing. God damn it, I was gonna re-roll that. Fuck. I was gonna re-roll that. Lore? Yes, I have been writing. I have been writing. The fucking arrive emote. Alright, let's leave. Yeah, I was asking chat to ask me lore questions earlier because I've been writing smut. Isaac quotes out of context are wild. Absolutely. I've been writing the lore of the adult variety because I'm an adult and I can. Wait, whose emote is that? What are my measurements? Bonked. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Okay, hold on. Noted. That's a very cute tuck-in emote. Just gonna say that. You know what? Let's go this way so we can try and maximize our rerolls. But yeah, I don't know. I've been in a you guys can ask questions mood lately. So feel free to ask lore questions if you so desire. You know what? I'm actually gonna take this. I'm actually just gonna take that. Having something that blocks yours is good. Join your stream, first thing you hear is, oh, there's placenta here, thank God. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to placent. Let's head towards the shop. Also, what is that? What's that chat badge? Ah, TwitchCon. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, sometimes you just have to placent. It's fine. Wait, are we already on Necropolis 2? Holy shit, we are on Necropolis 2 already. I didn't even realize that. And do any other VTubers fit into your universe/lore? So that's a bit of a tricky question. Because there are two different dimensions at stake. So if you're asking, like, are there any other VTubers that fit into my home dimension, Domusfet? You know, like my planet and all that? No, not really. But like, because I am now here on the Earths, it's entirely possible that like a bunch of people do. But from my home, no. Like my starting position, no. Strange things to hear in the middle of the stream. Listen, Isaac is a strange game with strange things happening, okay? Ooh, I hit my mic. I hit my camera. But yeah, so like now that I'm here, I could meet and interact with other VTubers, but like there wouldn't be any from my home universe because the only other person officially in the lore that comes from my home universe, my home dimension, would be Sabzi. But she doesn't stream, she's just a guest on my stream. How does Sabzi fit into the lore? So Zeatelia are a spacefaring race, right? And I'd say maybe is somewhere between 50 and 100 years prior to where this, like, when I got exiled, over the course of exploring other planets, we found the planet that the Oranang are on. So that's where that comes from. She is from another planet that we found and proceeded to make buddy with. Don't think that's the strange shit.
I'm excited.
This is still useful. Just a little. I need a bomb, though. Game, could you give me a bomb? But yeah, we found Sabzi in a hopeless place. She wasn't always an eldritch abomination. That happened trying to follow me here. Because I got exiled, and she was like, well, I'm gonna go find the fucking captain. And so she went to go find the captain, and unfortunately, she wasn't able to take the same path I did. So the path that she took her to, what the equivalent of the warp, which is why she's a little bit the way that she is. If you know, you know. So that's why Sabzi is the way Sabzi is. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. This is bad. This is bad. I don't like this. Ow. 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 Fuck. I'm gonna lose my angel / double room chance at this rate. Oh god, it's fucking hard mode. Unnecessary hard mode. Are you Nothing bad ever happens in the warp, right? God damn it. I'm annoyed at that. Alright, you know what? Now we can have PhD. Okay, fuck all of that. That sucked. We might as well get some health up over here. Sometimes you have to pass through every reality in order to get somewhere where you don't know where. Exactly. Quote number 1019. I need to get a chat hole. Not that kind, you sickos. Tuska Demon Slayer, I guess. But yeah. So you have to remember is that I'm not an alien. I'm extra dimensional. I'm from a different dimension. Right? Like a totally different dimension. I was gonna link that picture from Astral. So that's an important distinction. And we had access to 3 different solar systems through space exploration. And Sabzi's species is from a planet that we found on the 3rd of the 3 solar systems that we have access to. They were found by accident. That's wrong word. You said cathode, not chat hole. But yeah, so does that answer your question? But yeah, it does mean that, like, there's technically no other VTubers in like, my home universe, my home dimension. But now that I'm here on Ye Olde Earth, any other VTubers that are also on Earth, I have access to. Fellow extra-dimensional exile, Yelisi. I might have been a space pirate. I might have killed a lot of people. I might have stolen a lot of money and pissed off the bankers. And they might have, being that I am immortal, instead of attempting to do capital punishment, they instead said, here's what we're gonna do. They said, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stick you on the spacefaring equivalent of a 1976 Mack truck with the steering wheel ripped out, and then they put a brick on the pedal. Girls gotta put bread on the table, who can blame you? Exactly. They put a brick on the pedal and tied it down so that I couldn't get it off, and then just let me go. And eventually I went into a wormhole and I popped out here. I didn't really have a choice in the matter. If it were up to me, I wouldn't have done it. Unfortunately, well, a cab. Unfortunately, a cab. So, yeah. Does that answer your question? I like the description of being like, yeah, they did the equivalent of yeeting me. They tied me into a 1976 Mack truck and ripped out the steering wheel. If you're a dick, I will sell your skull. Because that's like the best equivalent of it. It's like they just took like the most rusted out old truck that still technically worked, stuffed me in it, locked the doors, and fucking, you know, let me go in a straight line until I hit a wormhole. And when I hit that wormhole, well, this is where I came out of. I just got lucky. Even the train station has a bunch of gachapon machines. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't have anything else right now. I hate those enemies. Missed the coin. Next question. Next question. I have some. One sec. One sec. I had an itch under my headphones just right. Alright. But yes, I like answering these questions. I like it when people ask questions that I don't know the answer to, because it gives me something to think about. If cat, why big honkers? Technically not cat, am alien. Does that answer your question? Does that answer your question, Taboo? Oh. No, why are they so big? Why not? Why not? Riddle me this, Taboo. Why not? If you had the option to choose to have big titties, would you also choose to have big titties, or would you choose to have small titties? Extra dimension alien means extra dimensions of the alien. Exactly, yeah. See, Queen knows what's up. You would have small titties. You would have a modest bust size. That's respectable. That's respectable. Why are you shooting your... Are you shooting at your own hands? Kind of weird. Oh. Well, that's fine, I guess. Can't see there's anything else worthwhile on this floor. You'd want a dumpy? Oh, okay. That's also fair. That's also very fair. Big titties, big booty, and be thick. I would want to be moderately thick, but not too thick. And then, like, have a nice ass and nice hips and stuff. Like, I don't need to be fucking skinny McWaif, but I also don't need to be, like, super wide. I'm okay not being ridiculously wide. So it can't be in either of these spots. It's a weird one. How big was the ship that you captained and how many people did you command? So, I actually have notes on this. So the crew consisted of, obviously, Sabzi, Jestrin, Zia, Avance, and I'm calling this one Pembroke right now, but it's a placeholder name. I think I can come up with a better name than Pembroke. I just needed something. So that's the crew. So however many people I said, I think 5. It's not a lot, you know. As for the ship, I don't know. I gotta design it or something. Why not Tony? Because I said so. Please don't ask meme questions. You can ask serious questions or lewd questions. I will answer both of those, but meme questions are... Come on. Come on. Come on. Ow. Damn it. Were they all your race or different races? Sabzi and Pembroke are Oranang. But you also have to remember, there are only 2 sentient races in the lore. And those 2 sentient races are Zetelia and Oranang. So there's only 2 options. I will tell you some funny lore. I will tell you some funny and lewd lore. Avance is 7'3" and 11/12 of an inch. She is a very tall lady. Pembroke, who is a male Oranang, is infatuated with her. Fuck. He wanted to climb that woman. And he did climb that woman. It may have broken his leg. And honestly, respect. Can relate. Can relate. How tall did I make Pembroke? Pembroke is 5'5". She has almost 2 feet on him. He climbed that woman. I finally ate that trinket that I've been carrying for like 4 floors. Exactly, Ching. Exactly. Anyway, he got a leg brace out of it, so... You know. Fucking video game. Love log wife. Love a tall woman. Yeah, she a big lady who is literally 100% muscle. And it did not go well from him because birds have hollow bones. But you know what? Sometimes it's worth the risk, isn't it, chat? Sometimes it's worth the risk. Now, am I right? I'm doing this very poorly. Am I right, chat? Is it worth hollow bone for your raid here, Panscrub? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's worth the risk, and he took that risk, and he was happy with it. And he was certainly happy with it. I don't want to take tech. I will take Serpent's Kiss, though. Sometimes broken bones make it better. Shh. Yeah, I'll take another conjoined piece. Hello, Not Toast. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Stitches! Gross item. You swear it isn't a pun this time. Alright, who's there? You love hearing people with the lore they come up with. If you have more questions, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. How am I? I'm doing okay. I'm not gonna take that. I will take this. And this. Do I know what pill this is? Perks? I'll take perks. Maya who? Love that song. I love me some Duragasta Dente. Oh my god, excuse me. My haha. Is it an infinite dimensional verse? I mean, listen, I'm not smart enough to understand how dimensions work. I'm just here, okay? I only know of 2 dimensions. My dimension and the one I ended up with. I don't have the ability to transfer myself between other ones. So this is the only one I got. You know? So there might be other ones. I just happen to end up here. Someone smarter than me could probably answer your question. Unfortunately, I am not smarter than me. I am just me. I am simply a me. Any ideas a black hole might pass through another universe? Yeah, no, absolutely. No, I'm right there with you. But I'm saying, in the terms of my actual lore, how long have I been on Earth? Long enough. I don't actually have an actual answer for that one. Not super long. At most, a couple of decades. At most, like, maybe 80 years. Like from some of the stuff I've written, it would be a maximum of about 80 years. Is Royal still all in your mind? No, he's in the back of the ship. He's the trash pile. He's got a hat and everything. Don't besmirch his hat. Don't besmirch a man's hat. You mean there's an idea? Yeah. Right. She did aid a guy. I might have ripped his arm off and eaten it. I was very hungry. What was I supposed to do? Not eat it the first bit of fresh meat that came into my face? Not like that. Not like that. Like actual meat. Like flesh. He was tasty, okay? I think his name was John. I think they said his name was John. I don't know, it might not have been. Anyway, he's dead. I broke his neck and ate his arm. It's fine. I was hungry. What? Why are you bonking me? I don't even mean it in a sexual way. I mean that I hadn't eaten in like an eternity of eternities, okay? I was basically in a coma. I was woken up by the smell of flesh. And so I broke the dude's neck and ate his fucking arm. All right, what was I supposed to do? I'm not me when I'm hungry. Yeah, exactly. That's actually canon, by the way. Why? I was hungry. That's actually canon, by the way. I wrote a bit of a story because I like to write lore and stuff. I like to write lore and stuff, but I wrote a story from the perspective of someone else for once. I'm gonna take a drink. And it was basically, what are my max lifting capabilities? I could bench press you, if you'd like. So anyway, the story was that the ship had crash landed, and a bunch of scientists were sent out to examine whatever this thing was that, you know, slid into the forest and did a bunch of damage and yada yada yada. Hi, Carrie. How are you? And so they go in there, and then they eventually realize that, oh, hey, it's a ship. It's not just a meteorite or whatever. And so they draw straws to see who gets to go inside and see what's in there. And so the narrator gets to go in as well as one other person. And that one other person is the one who goes in first. And so that other guy, as soon as, you know, me being in essentially a coma because I've been in a fucking wormhole for who the fuck knows how long, a long goddamn time, you know, basically emaciated from not having anything to eat for centuries. Because black holes' time gets a little wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey, you know. And so I come out of this fucking coma, basically, because there's food, it wakes me up, and the first thing I do is grab the dude, and I slam him up against the wall by the neck, and there's a loud and then I rip off one of his arms and eat it, because I was hungry. And again, what am I supposed to do? What would you do in that situation? You haven't eaten in a long time, and all of a sudden a bunch of food walks into the room. What are you gonna do? I think that's a perfectly reasonable explanation. If you were minding your own business in bed, and a bowl of cereal broke into your fucking house and woke you up, and you were like, oh hey, breakfast in bed. It came right to me. And so you just eat it, right? That's the reasonable thing to do. The universe has delivered to you breakfast in bed, so, you know, just take the snack. I didn't know who or what he was. All I knew is that it was food, okay? All I knew is that I had food for the first time in the eternity of eternities from being in a fucking wormhole. Sometimes you take the snack. Also, we haven't really been able to use our trinket eating to the best of our ability because we just haven't got any trinkets. Declared valid by the royal court. Neat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We don't need conjoined, but I guess I can take it because why not? We'll reroll both of those. We'll definitely take that, and we'll take this because we want speed. Any other notable encounters in the interplanet interdimensional folks since arriving? I mean, other VTubers mostly. Like, there's a lot of VTubers who their whole shtick is they're from somewhere that is not Earth. You know? Like, there's a lot of VTubers that's their whole gimmick. Right?
No matter.
Jamison, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
J Mossen 12p just followed.
If you were a food, you'd be the apple of Eden with how I want to be eating you up in that outfit. How dare you pun at me? How dare you? I can't believe you would do this to me. Also, I have freckles, chat. Did you know that? I have freckles. I have freckles. Been watching me on TikTok? Aw, thank you. Thank you. Water? Alright, I'll take a drink. Hold on. There's a support group we meet on Wednesdays. Free punch and chips. Nice. Look at that mole. I do have a beauty mark under my eye. And freckles, yes. I'm glad that someone is watching my TikToks, because I have no idea about how well those do. So I appreciate that someone watches them. But yes, I do have freckles. I do have the freckles. But I did take those items. So thank you. Thank you for watching them. You want to smooch them all? As you should. Okay, I'm just taking a lot of unnecessary damage. As you should. I really like some, like, more damage. I only have 5.47 damage right now. That's kind of abysmal. It's kind of not great. Ow. Cute ass model. My model is very pretty. But yeah, so like I know a bunch of people that are from various different dimensions because that's kind of a lot of people's gimmicks. And like I understand because like it's a great. You were summoned by Alt Vor. Carrie, are you familiar with a game called Tribal Hunter? Are you familiar with a game called Tribal Hunter? I was watching Dazarus stream last night, and it is apparently a Vor game. So, do what you will with that information. You play like a little lizard guy. You were summoned by Carrie being Carrie. Hi, Say. You play as a little lizard guy, and, like, I don't know how far Daz was, but he was fighting a bunch of little pig dudes. And so you beat up the pig dudes, right? You beat up these little pig guys, and once they're KO'd, you can inhale them like Kirby, and you get bigger the more you eat. And apparently if you eat too many, you fucking pop. So that's a thing that I know about now. And now everyone else knows about it too. Because fuck you. I had to suffer with this knowledge, and now you also have to suffer with this knowledge. Oh, nice. Good shit. I mean, what? You what? Not your cup of tea? That's fine. I'm just letting you know that it exists. People talked about it. Yeah, I just was like, I'm gonna go see what Dazarus is up to, and apparently he was playing a game where you play a little lizard guy who eats piggies, and yeah. Yeah, sure. Or you just eat little pig dudes and turn into a big fella. You just turn into a big guy. Excuse me. So that's a thing that exists. Good. Now you know. Now you are aware of it. Not out to yuck their yum. Yeah, like, listen. I am the very first person in the world to go, it's just a drawing. You know what I mean?
Balls of steel.
You can play pred-focused war games on stream, but not prey-focused. I mean, listen, Kirby has existed for years, and what is Kirby if not a vor game? Anyway. Now you guys know that exists, so congratulations. You found the Vtuber cafe? Hell yeah. Ow. Anyway, what were we talking about? Right, extra-dimensional folks. So, like, I know a bunch of extra-dimensional people because, like, I think Tay and Sab are from a place called Hylon, and their whole bit is that I think there was, like, there may have been an alchemical accident, and now they're stuck here. And then there's Silas, who has a dimensional transportation device, and he ate it. There's probably a couple others. Kirby is your favorite vor game series? I got how do all your lores connect? We exist on the same planet now, I guess. The lore doesn't really connect. Like, my lore pre-arriving, so anything that happens pre-exile has nothing to do with anyone else. I come from my own dimension and my own universe and my own yada yada yada. So, like, there's no overlap with anyone else's lore right now. Until I get here. And then once I'm here, it's just the whole point that, like, the kind of, like, necessity of it is that every VTuber's lore has to end with, and now I'm on Earth, playing video games for nebulous reasons, because otherwise you wouldn't be playing video games on stream as part of your thing. You know, you would just, like, go home. You love a combo that runs a Mobius strip of a tangent? It's fine. So, like, there's not really much in the way of connecting lore. I'm not averse to it, but the problem is that once you get into connections like that, if something happens and you get into, like, a fight or, like, you have a falling out or drift apart or something, you want to lay out your lore, but you can't write it all. Listen, even if you're just writing little snippets and like, oh, this is a cool idea. Oh, this is a cool idea. That's better than nothing. You know? And sometimes that's all you can do. Ooh, good item. And then you can refine it and make it good later. Know what I mean? Good Jing Jolie did JoJo. What? But yeah, so there is no overlap with anything that happened before my exile. That's all only me and characters that I have made. Nobody else, no other people exists in it except for Sabzi. And Sabzi gets a pass because A, she's not store dedicated to Pokemon. Nice. Sabzi isn't a VTuber for one, and also she's been my friend since 2010. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have a falling out. I mean, we might, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to. I didn't mean to do that. Also, we've... Oh, shit! Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally jumped into the chest instead of going to Delirium. That was an accident. So that little portal that was kind of pulsating takes you to the next floor, but if you go into the chest, it ends the game. And I accidentally ended the game instead of going into the chest. Whoops. I'm gonna end the video and feel awkward.